Dude, can you help me read what this says? I ordered these roses like 2 weeks ago and nothing's arriving. Yeah, I know. I know. Wait, give me a second. Wait, I ordered these roses 2 weeks ago and the supplier's not shipping them. Do you think I should refund it? I don't know what to do. So I ordered 50 of these bad boys off Taobao vibrators for Blossom, and they were really discounted, so they probably just didn't want to ship it, to be honest. They would lose a lot of money. But yeah, it has 10 different modes. And yeah. Hollo is called hollow because in Cantonese there's a phrase where you call someone a tree hole, which is in Cantonese shu dong, which means to be a good listener. And so I didn't come up with it, but someone else did at the time, and it kind of just stuck.
When I tell my friends the name Hollow, they generally just take it in stride, don't talk about it as a pun until later, when they're like, okay, it's been a while since I first heard that name, time to make a pun with the name. So then they subtly make hints to like hollow being like physically empty definition, right? They make puns of that. You're struggling with something? Oh, that's really straightforward. That's not a problem. Okay, fine. You're still struggling with it? Okay, how do I help? Let's see if I can help. Which file are you on? Okay, so here. Let me share my screen first. Okay. Let's try this first. You already tried this? Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, have you already tried this yet? Oh, that too?
So why do I need 50 vibrators? Well, Hollo started a project called Blossom, is focusing on women's well-being, getting an accumulation of women's products, focusing on improving their lives and making them feel good. But we realized after we started ordering that we didn't have a warehouse to store any of the objects or the products, so then we thought, well, might as well deliver it to the office. And then as they started to arrive, I built up a wall slowly. I'm gonna build a wall and keep Ajit out, because I don't want to see him.
That gives me an error? Oh, goodness. Let me run the application first. See if that works. Are you kidding me? It's not working? I messed it up even more? Wait, have you thought about actually sorry, it won't work. That won't work. Okay, you know what? I see your point, Ashley. I give up planning to do this. Okay, Clement, I'm sorry. It's not relatively straightforward. I'm sorry. Was it relatively straightforward? No. I want to admit that. Not one bit. Not to Clement. He'll keep on telling me forever. It was not relatively straightforward, but he keeps telling me about the 16-inch MacBook Pro and how I should buy that. It's because I have some network issues and some occasional problems with my laptop. My 13-inch MacBook Pro is perfectly fine. I bought it last year, spec'd out a little bit as well. It's totally capable to do the job. The M1 MacBook Pro, however, makes me rethink my decision, but it's perfectly fine. He keeps telling me about it, the 16-inch, and honestly, I'm kind of considering it right now.
What? Yeah, I know, all the boxes arrived the other day, and I've never been happier, because I don't get to see Ajit's stupid face. I can turn around and...
What do you call stupid?
It's no problem.
how about this? Better. Better? I think so too. So Cameron and I actually mostly Cameron was thinking about how to generate other revenue channels, and he was talking to me about this idea called Blossom. No, actually no, it wasn't called Blossom back then. It was just a nameless idea. Not really thinking of a brand, it's just a box, right? But then anyway, so we were thinking of the idea. Cameron came to me and said, "What if you launch this thing?" So I got inspired. We went to a meeting room, quickly thought up ideas while the idea was still there, fresh, and then we left the room after like an hour when we had like a lot of things on the whiteboard, and took a picture of it. Came back to it later, and then we eventually hired someone to be the project lead for this idea, which is when she basically decided to call it Blossom. And then Cameron and the project lead really talked about it a lot, and came up with this product strategy, which I didn't entirely agree with, but it makes sense. It is a working strategy, and we'll see how it goes.
Dude, what do we do about these boxes? Where should we put them?
You can't keep them over here, that'll get in the way. What about over there? Where there used to be stuff over there anyway before. I should just replenish our stock.
Okay.
Thanks there. Sure.
This is so bad for the environment. It's just a shit ton of paper
Should I help?
and plastic. Why?
Let me help.
So why did I start Blossom? I started Blossom because I was really, really bored. I needed a project that was low tech that I could just do and manage myself whilst I was waiting for the Hollo project to get done. And so instead of waiting for AI and machine learning to be developed, that just meant I could be on the ground. I could be working on the project with Sue and bring it like to the market as quick as possible. And do you know how long it took my Blossom team to put together the project? 3 months. Do you know how long I've been waiting for my app? Over a fucking year.
This is just packaging. Get the heavy stuff for it. More packaging. Yeah, I still help out with the Blossom team a little bit here and there. I've been mostly leading the website design, team meetings, not necessarily the actual what goes in the website, how you design it. That's not my job. My job is just to facilitate decisions that are not about the tech, that don't really need that that level of expertise. I defer to Cameron, and mostly actually is the Blossom's team. I intentionally use the different technologies for Blossom than Hollo. Hollo uses, for example, React.js. It's a web framework, purely JavaScript. Whereas Blossom would use something like Wix and Shopify. Hollo uses SendGrid because we looked at the documentation, very much built for developers. We use MailChimp for Blossom because I know that the team moving forward will have a lot of marketing people and copywriters, content writers. So I'm going to use MailChimp for them because it's built for them basically. It's built for different audiences. I do love Blossom and want it to succeed, but it's not my specialty. My specialty is software engineering. I know that. I know I've honed that craft, and I miss it. It's been a while.